Welcome to Pillow Talks with Victor, where love lingers in words. Tonight's story is about the pictures we never captured, the moments we thought we lost, and how some people stay, even when they're gone. This is The Photograph We Never Took. The first time I saw her, she was standing near the corner of a wedding photo booth, the kind with fairy lights, a velvet curtain, and a camera that flashed too early. Everyone else was laughing, dancing, clinking glasses. She was quiet, holding a paper cup of champagne that she never drank, staring at her reflection in the silver frame of the booth. I was there to photograph the event. She was just a guest, or maybe an escape artist dressed as one. Our eyes met once. She smiled, not the kind you give when you're happy, but the kind that says, "I'm trying." For a second, I wanted to ask if she wanted to take a photo together, but before I could move, someone else called her name, and she disappeared into the crowd. That night, I developed the photos in my small apartment studio. Dozens of faces, champagne glasses, fake moustaches on sticks, and in one frame, half hidden in a reflection, her hand. A hand holding that untouched glass. I didn't even know her name, but I remember thinking, I'll know it someday. Weeks passed. Everywhere I went, she showed up. Not in person, but in moments. In the cafe across the street, her laugh echoed from another table. In the park, a woman reading the same book she had held that night. In a photo I took of a sunset through a window, her name written on the takeaway cup on the sill. Coincidence, maybe, or something quieter. The universe nudging, reminding, whispering. One rainy afternoon, I was inside a record shop taking pictures for a magazine spread, and there she was again, this time real, standing in the jazz section, running her fingers over an old vinyl of Billie Holiday. She turned when she felt my stare, and this time she recognized me. "You were at the wedding?" she said, smiling softly. "You were by the booth." I laughed. "You remember?" "How could I not? You looked like you wanted to say something." "I did. So why didn't you?" "I guess I wanted the moment to last a little longer." We left the shop together, walking under the same umbrella, our shoes splashing in shallow puddles. We talked about the songs we loved, the photos I never took, the words she never said. Her name was Clara. She was a writer who used to collect stories she overheard on trains. I told her I was a photographer who collected faces I'd never see again. She laughed. We sound like two people afraid to hold on. Maybe we were. Over the next few months we kept meeting, never planning, never promising, just finding each other in the middle of days that didn't need to be special but somehow were. We'd sit by the pier eating ice cream in the cold, or walk through bookshops, whispering our thoughts instead of saying them out loud. And every time I raised my camera, she'd say, "Not yet. I want you to remember me, not capture me." So I didn't. Then, one morning, I got a letter, handwritten, folded neatly, left under my studio door. It was from Clara. She was leaving for a writer's residency across the ocean for 6 months. The letter said she didn't believe in long goodbyes, that sometimes the best way to hold on is to let go before it hurts, and at the bottom, a line that still lingers. "Don't take my picture yet. I'll know when it's time." Months became seasons. The world kept moving, new assignments, new cities, new faces. But sometimes, when I framed a shot through my lens, I'd see her in the light, faint but there. Then one day, I found her again, or maybe she found me. At a street exhibition of my photographs, she was standing in front of one, a photo of a lake at sunset, 2 shadows crossing a wooden bridge. She smiled when she saw me. "You finally did it," she said. "Did what?" "Captured me, without even trying." I looked at the photo again. She was right. In the far corner of the frame, blurred but unmistakable, was her reflection in the water. We laughed, the kind that feels like remembering. And this time, when she said, "Now you can take my picture," I did. If love is a photograph, maybe the best ones are the ones a little out of focus, the ones that remind us of what it felt like, not just what it looked like, because sometimes the moment we never captured is the one that stays forever. This was the photograph we never took.